We are still here, the spirit of McClellanville. My name is Joseph R. Waker Jr. I come from a line of people who were born with the tide in their spirit and the land in their bones. My father's roots reach back to this very soil, McClellanville, South Carolina, and I have touched the motherland with my own hands, so I don't speak as a stranger to this story, I speak as a son of it. This is not just history to me, this is blood, this is breath, this is a calling to remember, to reclaim, and to rise. Long before there were fences, plantations, or maps, there was this land, alive, sacred, chosen. And when the ships came, when the chains rattled and the names were taken, something else was born too, a fire, a spirit, a strength that refused to die. They brought us here to be broken, but our people were unbreakable. They didn't just survive, they sang, they built, they remembered. Ain't nothing gwine teeth way who we be. We chillin' still, y'all. We tongue still sweet. We God still true. Nothing can steal who we are. Our children are still here. Our language is still sweet. Our God is still true. This project, this audiobook and cultural album is not entertainment. It's not just words and music. It's an altar. It's an offering to those who endured what we can barely imagine and still left behind songs, recipes, prayers, and hope. To the child in the classroom, to the elder holding land papers faded by time, to the artist, the healer, the dreamer, this is your inheritance. So when I speak with more than a voice. I speak with the breath of those who came before me, the mothers who walked through swamp water with babies on their backs, the fathers who were told they were nothing and still passed down everything, and the ancestors whose names never made the textbooks but are written in the rhythm of this marsh. We are still here, and we ain't going nowhere. This is the spirit of McClellanville. Chapter 1, From the Rice Fields We Rose. From the audiobook, We Are Still Here, the Spirit of McClellanville. Before I begin, let me say this clearly. I don't come to you as a historian in a suit. I come to you as a son of this soil. My name is Joseph R. Waker Jr., and my father's blood runs through McClellanville. He's touched the shores of the motherland, and I carry that connection with pride. So when I speak not just with my voice, but with the echo of 1,000 ancestors humming through my bones. This is chapter 1, From the Rice Fields We Rose. The story of McClellanville does not begin with its name. It begins with the wind, the river, the soil that remembers everything. It begins across the Atlantic where African kingdoms once thrived, not in huts as they lied to us, but in empires of gold, intellect, music, and medicine. Places like Sierra Leone, the Gambia, and Liberia, where families passed down the science of rice cultivation for generations. White plantation owners knew exactly what they were doing. They didn't choose our people at random. They went looking for the best, the most skilled, the ones who knew how to tame the floodwaters and coax abundance from the mud. And when they stole our people, they stole that brilliance too. They brought them to the low country, this marshy stretch of Carolina coastline, and what those stolen souls faced here was nothing short of brutal. Malaria, mosquitoes thick as fog, long hours in water up to the waist, backs bent, whips cracked, and yet they built kingdoms again. They cleared the swamps and built irrigation systems so advanced that the white masters tried to claim the credit, but it was African minds, African hands, African hearts that transformed marshland into million-dollar plantations. The people who labored here didn't just survive, they resisted, quietly, skillfully, powerfully. They spoke in code, they sang spirituals that doubled as roadmaps to freedom. They kept their African tongues alive by braiding words into English, giving birth to what we now call the Gullah language, a living, breathing symbol of survival. I now switch into Gullah with deep pride. We ain't lose we soul in dem water. We carry we people and we chest. We God still walk with we. We didn't lose our soul in those waters. We carry our people in our chest. Our God still walks with us. From the rice fields we rose. From the cotton rows we rose. From the pain we rose. And from every lie they told about us, we are still rising. Even after emancipation, the fight continued. The freedmen of McClellanville stayed. They claimed land, built churches, formed tight-knit fishing communities. They passed down more than blood. They passed down legacy. They taught us how to honor the ancestors, how to speak to the land, how to cook with memory, how to weave stories into baskets and sermons into survival. And they taught us, above all, never forget who you are. When Hurricane Hugo hit in 1989, many thought it would wash away what was left of our people's story. But what they didn't understand was that we've survived much worse than storms. We've survived ships and whips and laws meant to erase us. We've survived being called less than human, but the marsh still knows our names, and the trees still remember our prayers. McClellanville is not just a place, it is a people, a pulse, a proof that even when history tried to forget us, we remembered ourselves. And now we speak, not as victims, not as shadows, but as storytellers, as children of royalty forced into chains who still walk with crowns in their spirit. From the rice fields we rose.
They brought us here to break us, but we bent the land and built a legacy. Ooh, we rose, yeah. Through that tide and through that pain, yeah. From rice fields soaked in sorrow, we rise again, we rise again. They took us from the motherland, said we were less than men, but we held the sky inside our hands and turned that mud to grain. They didn't see the gold we had, they only saw control. But we turned Carolina swamps into sacred living. So with every lash we sang a song. With every lie we held on strong. Let the land remember who we'd be. The rivers still call out to we. From the rice fields we rose, like a prayer in the dark, like a flame that won't close. From the broken we bloom, carrying heaven through that field like a womb. They tried to erase the names we know, but the marsh still hum and the spirits still grow. We ain't just survived, we chose to rise, to shine, to sing. From the rice fields we rose. Yeah, ain't a storm can't wash away the seed. Look, we soul still strong, we still gon' lead. We chillin' building with baskets and beads. We cook and we story in every feast. Love that ain't in the pot, gumbo on the fire. Our tongue still sweet, our roots go higher. Blood from we nana to we youth them bold. While this land's still sacred, the story's still told. Oh, let the bells ring down on St. James ground. Let the drums speak what the books left out. We are more than scars, we are songs, we are sky. We the proof that the spirit don't